Right. So the first, these are all from reports because obviously the
Right.
software was not
Yep.
running on Sunday. So 4 minutes 40, Aero and David Sharp. So David's behind him. He did say.
Is it 4:40 after green? After the green light?
No, it's the replay time. He said on lap 1, corner 1. Let's just follow the road.
Oh, a lot of people forget that this is a corner and they call the hairpin corner 1. Maybe it's about to happen.
Pruitt, yeah.
So I always make that mistake when I'm describing something here.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, he might have touched the grass and got.
I think so.
slowed
Yeah.
down a bit.
Yeah. It's impossible to see here when it's like this. Yeah.
He's ducked to miss him, and then he's on the grass and the passenger.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
You sort of go, oh shit, there they all are.
I mean, he was being dead careful going over the actual first corner. You could see this is just.
They just caught him out.
Just couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
But held his brakes.
He held his brakes,
yeah.
And let's just see if he waited for.
I mean, yeah.
Both,
Yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an unfortunate.
Yeah,
bad weather.
So it's the person that put the server up.
Yeah, I would. So he's going to get it reduced. So it's going to be
doubled and then reduced.
Doubled and then reduced. Yeah.
Or do you? Does it work like that, or do you reduce it first, then double what's left? Does it make a difference?
It doesn't make any difference. No, it doesn't make a difference. So it's rather than the 14 points.
Yeah.
It'll be 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avoid all.
I mean, it had connotations of Dan Moffat in there, didn't it? Bowling ball.
No, I was avoiding saying this is like Gary's bowling ball, but now we're going there. Was that Gary?
No, it wasn't. It was you.
I seem to remember you pinning Craig against the wall there for a number of weeks ago in AMS. That was rather amusing.
I don't remember that. Coining a Dan Moffat phrase.
Yeah. I remember saying, was that Gary? And then you said, I believe that's not my finest moment.
I recall.
Yeah, he does.
Moving on.
Yeah. Where are we down then?
He was not sure if he was lap 2 or 3 on turn 2, so there it be.
Oh dear.
Right. No, not. Okay. I didn't have a great race. Apologised afterwards in the chat.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Just a breaking place difference, wasn't it? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
In that weather. And,
It's a bit too close going into the break.
At the end of the day, he's the one behind controlling it.
Yeah, he's tried to make the move, isn't he? That's what he's not gone to avoid.
Yeah.
I think he's tried to make a move and
he's tried to do the cut.
Banking on the McLaren being on the outside still, but he wasn't.
And didn't wait.
Yeah. Oh,
but crashed afterwards himself. By the
way. That looked like the wall was heading.
Yeah.
Heading his way.
was a lot of people trusting the painted curbs, weren't there?
Yeah. Oh no, he held it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Mr. Morgan had to wait for the entire field to go by.
Oh, yeah.
So
But
difficult to
again,
get out.
really well done for doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do. As
It's the right
shit
thing to
as
do.
It is. Could almost give him points for that.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame that.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 7 points for Mr. Schoeman.
What lap was it on?
2. Yeah. Schoeman. Right. Next one. Paul Sims and Trev at 9:33.
Big rounds out of that one.
So Paul
Yeah, I mean, Paul looked
feels
like
I turned him.
Paul was alongside by the look of it, and there was a wide open gap for him. I would have put the car where Paul did, definitely. I think Trevor just didn't expect someone to be on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My cursor. There it is.
Hey?
I lost the cursor for a second there.
Nice that they had a little tete-a-tete and sorted themselves out so they're both facing the right way. Yeah, he is already there, mate.
Yeah.
And again, with it being wet, Trev could have either got a bit of a twitch on or whatever to.
But has he though? I mean,
In, but,
I know Trev turns in, but he
yeah,
then stops
yeah,
turning in.
yeah. Once he realises and feels the contact, he's not still pushing tighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Trev's still got to turn in.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, just.
But if we go on board with Trev, because it looks like he opens the steering up. So as he left the room, to me, looks from that, it looked like he had.
Can we go above Trev's car to show the trajectory?
Yeah, it's just scratched his steering because he's turning in, but then he opens it up.
Yeah. To leave the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's attempted to leave the room,
Yeah.
but there wasn't enough room. Yeah, he was. His car was aiming for the racing line which would have been fine if Paul wasn't there, but he was.
I don't agree.
No.
I think Paul goes into him.
What do you think, Gaz?
I'm trying to get my thoughts together on it,
Because
really.
Trev turns, but then he doesn't. He opens up the steering again, so I feel there's room.
Yeah, well, he opens up the steering.
I mean, there was room on the left of
Yeah,
Paul,
there's room.
but
When he opens up the steering a little bit, it's not enough to actually open the car up. It's just a steering input that's very small.
But there's still more than enough room for Paul to be on the inside here. He's trying to turn in as late as he can, obviously. For me, that's on Paul.
Yeah, I still think it's on Trev. It's down to you guys, whatever you think.
um, Paul was there, but conditions and everything, the gap was always going to start disappearing. Trev hasn't yanked it across, but I can see why Paul's there.
Yeah.
Could Paul have backed out of it? Don't know. Trev's then waited. It's not really. I thought it was going to be really clear cut, but it's not really as clear cut as I thought I could. Is there blame, or is it just conditions and everything all playing a part?
Well, if we're in the position of me and Craig thinking opposite things and you can't decide, is that when we pass it to the other stewards
I
Yeah.
would say, yeah.
to make
Yeah.
the decision? Yeah.
Yeah, I would on this one. I sort of get it, and I'd struggle to fully blame either.
Well,
So
that's fair
for
enough.
me, does it then come down to
Yeah.
an odd form of a racing incident because of conditions and this, that, and the other?
I think if Paul hadn't have gained positions for it, then
Yeah.
yes. But because he has, for me,
But
it's
Trev
then
thought
on Paul.
he was probably turned in and stopped and gave places.
because look how late Paul's turning in.
Yeah. But then, could Trev have been more aware and turned in later himself?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what sort of, both things could apply to both of them, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, definitely, I'd have been there.
I'd have been there as well. But as long as Trev's leaving enough room, he can turn in as early or as late as he likes.
Yeah,
really.
but I don't
He's
think
still in front.
has. I don't think he has there. I know the gap was going to disappear, but I don't think Trev did ultimately leave enough space.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tricky because Paul had tapped him by that point, which turns him.
Yeah.
But there wasn't going to be a car's space. I can't prove it, though. I can't prove it one way or the other of whether there would or wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
We'll put it to the appeal stewards then to have a look,
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
what they think.
Okie dokie.
Because for
Only
me,
he's
for
sitting
them,
further out. He's
you
not
can-
aiming at actual apex, but is he still going to leave enough?
you can see that where the car just straightens up a bit, and I think there would have been. I think there would have been room. I think there would have been room. Personally, all right, we'll send it to the we'll send it to the appeal stewards because we can't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sent to appeals, and that's why we have this system.
Yeah. Yep.
Make them pull their weight, innit?
Absolutely. Lap 7. 168.52.
Definitely a Spurs fan.
Whoa!
You can't come in here with things like that drawn over your car. There's kids watching some of this.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
It's a beautiful livery.
It's British Racing Green. Just leave it at that.
No, the one in front.
No, this is Trev's. That's
Oh, right. Well, the car in front's purple, so it's got my vote for being cool.
You can't go around with cocks on your car.
Dan does.
Some would know, wouldn't they, Gary?
We don't actually know where on lap 7 it is, but
Yeah.
there it
Figure
is.
out.
There.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, well
God.
dispatched.
Yeah. That was a jab to the bread basket and then a left hook to finish.
Yeah. Can't defend you there, Trev. No, I mean, it was the tiniest of taps. wasn't
Yeah.
it? But that was that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, sorry, Trev.
Sorry.
Guilty as charged.
I mean, that would have been a great move because he would have got the move done.
Again, it was a bit like the one earlier. He was actually going for the cutback and it just tapped him. Great move that didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once you've seen the guy go in the barrier, there's no point in stopping.
Right.
No.
Because that's career ending, obviously, that crash.
Yeah.
He's off to the medical centre and then into the air ambulance.
Right, it's just one more.
Considering the conditions, that's bloody good.
Yeah.
I feel there was some that weren't put in though.
Right, okay. Because this is the first time I've seen it, so.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? It's never good when you see a 992 across the track.
Uh-oh. There it is. Oh, I thought it was going to be the grass that got him. It wasn't.
No brakes being held. There we go. Now they're required.
No.
Oh dear.
All that space.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, lost it.
Paul's in P4.
Oh no.
Oh, it's almost like he waited for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably trying to get his car started or whatever. Wow. I mean, you can see him there, and it's like, right, I'll just stay out here. Surely, no, that's
Yeah, Paul couldn't have predicted
really
that.
bad.
No, yeah.
That's horrific. I mean, why? You've got a relative. Got to look left. You've got everything you need.
The trap
You
map's
get near
enough.
the car. Yeah, and you wait and then pull into it. Oh.
Unfortunately, this is not Nico's first time doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we refresh my memory? Suspended or anything like that?
So,
the Spa.
Yeah, so Nico's treading on very thin ice at the moment with this unsafe rejoins, not holding brakes, etc., etc.
If it's repeat for the same thing, and that was the second, well, the third one gets you at least a band, doesn't it? A race band or something.
Yeah.
It's got to.
Yeah.
That's what we do in AMS, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't just keep on doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
And not have any. Unfortunately, it doesn't give Paul. I don't know wherever he ended, but I presume he lost a lot.
He did, but obviously you can't.
No,
penalise for the outcome of what happens. But
when you're doing it to the people that are sort of at the pointy end, it still has to be taken into consideration. It's not a battle that he was in or anything.
No.
Yeah. So just from the race, it's going to be 5 points for the unsafe rejoin, and 7 points for the contact.
Yeah.
Let me just type that in.
Was there something? What happened on Paul Ricard? Did he do something on Paul Ricard? Something similar, or am I thinking of a different car?
I can check. Hold on a sec.
Oh, there was something with a Porsche on Paul Ricard, but I can't remember who.
Yeah, 5 points for not holding brakes again, and the warning for avoidable contact.
When he rolled back onto the track, wasn't
it? So that's a race ban.
Yeah.
So Nico, this is we're having to repeatedly do the same thing with Nico now. So
But there's ultimately, there's only one more sort of stringent thing that we could do if it keeps on happening again. So he needs to be very aware.
Yeah. I'll be speaking to him anyway. About it. But that wraps that up.
I don't want that to happen, obviously.
No. Right, that wraps that up.